Hey everyone, I just wanted to talk about the state of crypto mining on December of 2024. And, it looks like it's starting to be very good. We're close to having, finally a bull run and then, altcoin season. And I mean, almost Bitcoin did almost reach 100K, but unfortunately, I don't think a lot of the big folks out there wanted Bitcoin to ever reach that. So it got really close, but unfortunately, it never did. But I mean, this has a better picture and it looks nicer with almost everything practically green. And the bear market before, it used to be just all red because of the various lobbyists with the crypto laws and restrictions and everything. But with the recent changes with Donald Trump, it looks like we might be in a good season to see all these coins start going up. And we do see that, especially the talk about Dogecoin, because of the whole Department of Efficiency government, with Doge, with Elon Musk and Vivek. But these proof of work coins here are also starting to go up. Like Ironfish is 84%. And what's crazy is everyone dropped Cadena back then when it was used to be super profitable and a lot of people are making money, but now it's slowly going back up. It's now at 66%. I mean, these are not all-time highs, but they're slowly going back up. You can see like Neoxa here, even Raven coin, Litecoins, and is up with the Doge, Nexa, Flux, and Nervos and Alephium. And even if we go to like hashrate.no and you put in whatever GPUs that you have, probably the higher ones, like at least I don't think before, like the RX 580s were kind of like the staple. I think they barely make a break even now, but if you have like 3060s and higher, especially like the higher ones for like the everyone's getting into the AI coins and mining. But most of these proof of work GPUs, like the 3080s and 70s, are the CMP ones that people have been trading. If we look here, in the bear market, if you ever stuck around at the time, there was no profitability at all, and everyone was making either negative profit or barely just pennies per day. So it was pretty crazy. And it's nice to see we're actually getting, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's starting to slowly go up here, where you can see like 58 cents and so forth. And the last bull run we had was with Ethereum, and at that time we were making approximately like $3 per day. So we'll hopefully see another alt season like that. I mean, I don't expect it to be that crazy, because we can't mine Ethereum no more. And looking at the Google Trends here, for an example, this was at the time period when Ethereum was getting popular. But then after the bull run season and Ethereum wasn't mineable no more, then it started, not a lot of people decided to sell or not be doing any crypto mining. And then a lot of people started to get into deepin projects as well, because those were most profitable at the time, like with the helium and the hive mapper, for example. Those were making a lot of money at the time, when especially we were in the bull market for a long time. You can see right here, Deepin actually got more searches than everything else, because Deepin was making like 500 to thousands of dollars for each like month, earning Deepin projects. And still, like, Deepin is, though everyone's still going searching more Deepin than GPU, ASICs, and CPU mining. But when GPU wasn't even mining profitable, everyone did switch to ASICs, like with Caspa. And going using mining now, it's crazy how much these new, if you can get your ASICs going, especially if you have the infrastructure and electricity, because I know electricity's been going up and down. Hopefully it does go more down under Donald Trump's and his way of going with the electricity. But at the time, like the first Caspa miners, they were earning crazy amounts at the time, where it just blew GPUs out of the water. So then everyone started to just sell and switch over to ASIC miners or CPU mining, because these were the most profitable and most efficient, where it was more, earning more for your dollars, like kind of how this was like back in the last bull run, of how much people were making just on GPUs. So looks like now GPUs are getting profitable, where you start seeing different profitabilities on these coins. And if you stuck through the bull run with these coins, people probably had, if you ever did, probably trying to get your bags on these and spec mine, hopefully for the next alt season or bull run here, which most of these coins are going up. So it's nice to really see. And I know, like, a lot of people have been talking about Aleo and Exelis, because they've been up like crazy amounts with how much price actions going on with these. But it's just nice to see that we are having GPU mine, because I know even before like people were sending their ASICs and GPU, because electric prices, some states had like 20 cents and so forth, so they had to host their ASICs or GPU to like Terra hosting or meter mining, or the other hosting facilities that I don't know off the top of my head right now. But these two are the two kind of sort of main popular ones that been out there, that have like super cheap electrical rates. But going through, looks like most of electricity for some parts are down, which is pretty nice to see. Hopefully it keeps going down. But some people are still in the 20 cents range, where if we go and search for 20 cents, and it's always good to use different coin sites like what to mine, and hash rate, and mining now for like ASICs, because they all are differently. But yeah, we're starting to see some profit on the various different coins here, that you can hopefully if you ever had a bag, maybe still hold on, but always make sure to have an exit plan, because you don't want to, if you it's up to you, it's not financial advice, but you don't want to be, every person's different, but you don't want to be you could sell almost to the, you know, during the high movement here, and then you don't want to just keep holding and then waiting for 3-4 years with a bag of your crypto, unless you are quite positive that it's gonna start moving or mooning again. But yeah, so I did turn on my GPUs like in my last video. I did turn on my GPUs. Originally it was unminable to just start earning some Dogecoins, but now I'm just doing more whatever is profitable, so I can kind of sort of sell my XLS. So trying to get some money back for covering electricity or just any other costs. Like I said, always have a exit strategy on whatever you're doing. But so far, looks like everything's going good. We might not be there yet, but everything does look good regarding mining, with GPUs, ASICs, and CPU mining, and DPIN as well. So we'll see hopefully what the future holds, because Donald Trump did say he's going to eliminate capital gains tax on specific U.S. cryptocurrencies, which is crazy, because Cardano, Algo, Ripple, XRP, and HBAR are going to be tax free. So those definitely got a lot of price action, because a lot of people did fear about the capital gains tax. And looks like the could be a good crypto future ahead of us here. Still rooting for Bitcoin to reach 100K, but yeah, let me know if you guys are excited about hopefully we get into this bull season where we can start earning some money on some of these coins or bags that you already have. And we'll see how much it is. It's always better to get in early before start selling off or getting rug pulled. And I don't know if a lot of people are interested in crypto, because of all the all the bad actors with like the scams and pull rug pump coins that some people did. And just a lot of people are kind of being scared of that and fearing not to even just go into the crypto mining at all. So that's why people, maybe the reason why people are not as much interested as they were last year or several years ago during the last bull run. But yeah, we shall see what's gonna happen. But I'm excited to see all the coins that I spec mine through the whole bull runs here, and we're gonna see how much most of these coins can hopefully go up. But like I said, most of these were negative before, and so it's nice to see we're actually getting some profit on these. And I just want to let you guys know about what my plan is and how what I'm gonna be doing with my coins. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. See you guys.